In about 1982, I had a very dear friend who related something that happened to her that struck such a chord in my heart. I sat down with my guitar, a paper, and a pen, and in just a few minutes of time, this song was created. Minnie and her husband Digger had taken a trip out west. Digger enjoyed to hunt out there in the mountains, and Minnie generally stayed at the cabin while he'd trek around out there, but one morning he asked her if she'd accompany him on his hunt, and she agreed to go along. It was not an easy thing for her to do because she was very afraid of heights. They were quite a ways up the mountainside, and because he was walking in the trail in front of her, she couldn't see the path that she had to walk on, and she was terrified of falling. She related to me that she didn't know what prompted him to do it, but he stopped and turned around and looked at her for just a minute, and then just took her by the hand. And in that minute, her fear left. And she said, "Connie, God simply and quietly spoke to my heart and said, 'Minnie, this is how it is in your walk with me. You can't always see the path that you have to walk on, but you don't have to be afraid of falling as long as it's my hand that you hold on to.'" The minute she spoke the words, they struck that chord in my heart, and I knew it would have to be a song. But little did I know at the time that she shared this with me, that it was truly God's words that were spoken to her. And I say that because in just a short time they found out that Minnie had terminal cancer and that she would not survive. I have no doubt in my heart that it was God's hand that she held on to as she made her trip up that mountainside. And you know, there's so many of us who go through things that seem beyond our ability to endure. Our whole country right now is crying out in distress. We aren't any of us alone. And I just want to say that we do have a help that is always there if we just reach out for it. And if it's you that's hurting, if it's you that's in need of comfort, if it's you that feels like there is no hope, I want to tell you, Jesus is right there to take your hand and to help you today. Many times I walk through valleys, and the way is dark and lone. There are paths that I can't quite clearly see, but you walk a step ahead of me and guide the way. And it's your loving hand that reaches out to me. And it's your hand that I hold on to when I can no longer stand. It's your hand that holds mine tighter when I fall in sinking sand. You are always there to help me when I call. And it's your hand that I hold on to through it all. I have come to know you, Jesus, as my very dearest friend. And I thank you for your love the whole day long. Even though the trials surround me, I am glad to say that blessed Jesus, you have placed in me your song. And it's your hand that I hold on to when I can no longer stand. It's your hand that holds mine tighter when I fall in sinking sand. You are always there to help me when I call. And it's your hand that I hold on to through it all. You are always there to help me when I call. And it's your hand that I hold on to through it